While we know her as a wrestler, wrestling was not Eva Marie's first passion. As a child, Marie wanted to become a soccer player. She played through high school and continued into college. However, a lack of self-confidence made her quit the sport. A coach was able to convince her to continue, but by then, her eligibility for the NCAA expired. This meant that Eva Marie's dreams of becoming a professional soccer player were over. After this, Eva vowed to never let self-doubt get in her way again. That's why, when Eva Marie was given the opportunity to become a WWE star, she accepted. In addition to being a wrestler, Eva Marie would also be part of WWE's reality show, Total Divas. Leading up to the show's premiere, Eva, as well as JoJo, another recently signed WWE star, appeared backstage on Raw. They, and some other female wrestlers, got into an argument with the arrogant and egotistical Bella Twins. A few weeks later, all the women appeared on Raw to promote the show. Jerry Lawler was introducing himself to everyone, but Eva Marie refused to shake his hand, leading to this award-winning line.
My name is Eva Marie, and I'm here to make a name for myself.
Perhaps because of her attitude, Eva Marie joined forces with the Bella Twins and would accompany them to their matches. The cast of Total Divas started feuding with each other, but would soon come together against a common enemy. The Divas champion, AJ Lee, walked out after a women's match and insulted Eva Marie and all the other Total Divas to their faces.
Do you want to know what I see when I look in that ring? Women who have turned to reality television because they just weren't gifted enough to be actresses.
This began a war in WWE between the female wrestlers who were on Total Divas and the female wrestlers who weren't on the show. The women who weren't part of Total Divas called themselves True Divas. Just about every week, the two teams would face off in the ring. Eva Marie, of course, was a part of Team Total Divas, which led to her first match. About 3 months after making her WWE debut, Eva Marie teamed up with her Total Divas co-stars Natalya and JoJo to take on Alicia Fox, Oksana, and Rosa Mendez in a 3-on-3 tag team match. Being the veteran, Natalya started the match as the legal member for Team Total Divas, going up against Oksana. Natalya quickly took control of the match, and Eva Marie tagged in. Unfortunately, things quickly fell apart after Oksana grabbed Eva's head and threw her onto the mat. Marie tried to make the tag, but her opponent didn't allow it. Rosa Mendez soon got in on the action and wore down Marie. Then it was Alicia Fox's turn to beat up the redhead. Fox, being the veteran for Team True Divas, really laid into the newcomer, but to Eva's credit, she didn't quit. Quick thinking allowed Eva Marie to dodge Fox's knee and tag in Natalya. The Canadian wrestler went ballistic on the True Divas and eventually used the sharpshooter to force Alicia Fox to submit. So in her first match, Eva Marie got to walk away with the victory. Let's address the elephant in the room. Eva Marie isn't known for being a great wrestler. It shows during this match, especially when she's in the ring with other women who aren't great at wrestling either. I will say, I don't think this is a train wreck or anything. There weren't really any awkward or botched moments when Eva was the legal woman. She just didn't look the smoothest. Having Natalya paired with Eva Marie helped out a lot, since Natalya was able to start the match strong and finish it strong. Also, as you probably noticed, JoJo is the only person who never got tagged in. Not really important for this bell to bell, but I had to point it out. For the next few weeks, Eva Marie would continue to compete in tag team matches. She, along with the other Total Divas, would continue feuding with the True Divas, eventually leading to a 6-on-6 elimination tag team match at Survivor Series. While Eva would be pinned, her team did ultimately win the match. A little while after that, Eva Marie would disappear from WWE, though returned in early 2014. She would continue to compete in tag team matches, mostly with wrestlers she had been partnered with before. Soon after returning, the redhead got a major opportunity by being one of 14 women to compete for the Divas Championship at WrestleMania 30. Eva Marie wasn't able to get the pinfall or submission, and she walked away empty-handed. Unfortunately, Marie would go on to lose several more matches in a row. One of those losses came during a match where Summer Rae was a special guest referee. Summer had begun to dislike Eva Marie and ended up costing Eva the match by fast counting her. This set up a one-on-one match between Summer Rae and Eva Marie. In a big moment for her career, Marie won her first singles match in WWE, thanks to some outside interference. This momentum kind of gave Eva's career the kick it needed. A few months after beating Summer Rae, Eva Marie got 2 huge wins by beating the Divas champion AJ Lee in back-to-back matches. To be fair, those victories were mostly due to interference by AJ's rival, Paige. Around this time as well, Eva Marie would help Stephanie McMahon by regularly beating up McMahon's rival, Nikki Bella. After competing and losing a handicap match on Raw in late September 2014, Eva Marie would disappear from WWE for a while to tend to an injury. She made a surprise return in March 2015, where she accompanied her former rival, Summer Rae. However, this didn't go anywhere. As many fans pointed out, Eva Marie needed more training, and that's what she got. For several months, Marie would improve her in-ring skills under the instruction of Brian Kendrick. She would return full-time, not on Raw or SmackDown, but on NXT. In June 2015, Eva Marie appeared on the Golden Black brand and quickly made an impact. She began racking up wins against other female wrestlers without losing a single match. After proving herself, Eva Marie challenged the NXT Women's Champion, Bayley, who accepted. Their championship match took place in November 2015, and despite Eva Marie's recent victories, she wasn't good enough to dethrone Bayley. Around this time, Eva Marie and Nia Jax formed an alliance. They competed in a couple of tag team matches together, but it didn't go anywhere. After several months, Eva Marie's time in NXT came to an end when she's defeated by Asuka. The red-haired wrestler would then make her return to the main roster and realign herself with her Total Divas co-stars. Team Total Divas was now feuding with a new group called Bad and Blonde. The two sides faced off in a 5-on-5 tag team match at WrestleMania 32, where Team Total Divas reigned supreme. Eva Marie's career went dark after a WrestleMania victory, but got interesting again when she was drafted to SmackDown in July 2016. Since fans had been saying Eva Marie shouldn't be wrestling, WWE decided to make that her character. Each time she had a match, a lengthy introduction about her would play. However, when it came time to actually wrestle, Eva Marie always had some kind of excuse. It ranged from being stuck in traffic to having a wardrobe malfunction. Unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, we never got to see Eva Marie actually compete. In real life, Eva Marie would be suspended for violating WWE's wellness policy in August 2016. The suspension was only 30 days, but Eva never returned. Months passed without any news on what happened to the red-haired wrestler. Finally, almost an entire year after she was suspended, Eva announced that she and WWE had parted ways. That's where Eva Marie's wrestling career ended. Until October of 2020. It was reported that Eva had re-signed with WWE. However, it wouldn't be until May of 2021 that we finally saw signs of her returning. Promo videos appeared on Raw, showcasing not only Marie's new hair color, but also her new slogan, Evolution. These videos continued to be shown for about a month, until Eva Marie finally made her return in June 2021. She was scheduled to face Naomi, but some other woman ended up taking her place. This newcomer defeated Naomi in about a minute, but Eva Marie still took credit for the victory. The next week, Marie would give her protege the name Doudrop. The two would compete in a tag team match that same night, and it was clear that tension was already starting to rise, mainly fueled by Eva Marie's egotistical attitude. The two later appeared on Alexa Bliss's show, where Eva Marie insulted Bliss's playground. Later that same night, Marie instructed Doudrop to attack Bliss. The two continued to target Alexa, ultimately leading to a match between Eva Marie and Bliss at SummerSlam. The pink-haired wrestler finally got what she deserved, and not only lost the match, but Doudrop also announced Eva as the loser, putting an end to their partnership. This set up a match between the two women a few weeks later on Raw. Marie managed to hold her own, but Doudrop ultimately came out on top. Despite the defeat, Eva Marie wasn't done yet. She and Doudrop would meet one more time, which ended up being Eva's last match in WWE. Before the fight began, Eva Marie used her words to attack Doudrop by saying her body looked much better compared to her former protege. Once the match started, Eva Marie showed just how much of a coward she was by getting out of the ring and running away from Doudrop. Finally, Doudrop grabbed a hold of Eva, only for Marie to rake Doudrop's eyes. Even with that, Doudrop's strength couldn't be stopped, as she threw her former mentor down, hit a senton, and then a crossbody, and got the 1-2-3. Doudrop soaked in the victory, while Evolution crumbled in defeat. I guess going by her first WWE match and her last, Eva Marie never really learned how to wrestle. I was hoping there'd be some big noticeable difference, but there really wasn't. That may have just been due to the time they were given, since Eva's last match only lasted about 80 seconds. Just looking at the match on its own though, there are some things I like about it. I did enjoy Eva Marie running away from Doudrop. I think that fit her character and helped rile up the fans. It could have been even better if this was part of Eva's strategy, like she was trying to wear down Doudrop, but there just wasn't enough time. That's my biggest issue with Eva Marie's last match. Time. This match could have used at least a few more minutes. Doudrop only hit like 3 moves, and then she won. I'm not saying this needed to be a 60-minute Iron Woman match, but just a little more time would have gone a long way. I guess it didn't really matter, since the next week, Shayna Baszler attacked Eva Marie. The assault concluded with the Queen of Spades stomping on Eva's left arm. We wouldn't see Marie for the next few weeks, and ultimately, she'd be released on November 4th. Someone else who got released that same day was Eva Marie's former tag team partner, Nia Jax. To see Nia's first and last matches, watch the video on screen.